Welcome to another episode of Asia Unscripted. We are here in Mindanao, scary Mindanao, Davao City. I am here for the week. I am staying here at a condo called Abreeza Place, which kind of looks like this. Right now there are two towers, there and there. Right in that little middle section is their pool, very nice pool. When you're here as a guest, you can pay about $3 to use the pool, or 150 pesos. The best part about staying here at Abreeza Place is you're right across the street from Abreeza Mall. So Abreeza Mall is affiliated with Ayala Mall in Cebu, Ayala Central Block, Greenbelt in Manila. It's all part of the Ayala family. They all kind of look alike too, to be honest. So we're going to take a walk from here. We're not going to go in the Abreeza Mall, but we're going to take a walk, and I'm going to show you some of Davao. So Davao City is the third largest city in the Philippines after Manila and Quezon City in Metro Manila. Cebu is actually the fourth largest city. So Davao is a little bit bigger than Cebu, but if you're talking about the metro area, Cebu's got a bigger metro area than Davao. So Davao is very modern. It's not that scary part of Mindanao you guys are always thinking about. As you can see, there's modern malls, modern condos. The only difference between Davao and other cities in the Philippines is when you're driving into the city, there are security checks. So if you're on a bus, you need to get off the bus and they check your ID, and they may ask you some questions because they don't want those scary people in the city. They get in from time to time. It's not 100% foolproof, but it's okay. So Davao is about an hour and a half, excuse me, a 2-hour flight from Manila. There's a lot of traffic here too. There's a lot of issues, just like the other cities that I've covered. But a lot of expats, they like Davao. They like this part of the Philippines. The reasons, I ask them what the reasons are, and a lot of them say, well, foreigners are afraid of Mindanao, so they don't come here. So this is a good place to meet people because there's not a lot of foreigners. You don't have a lot of competition from other foreigners like you do in good morning, like you do in the Cebu or Manila. And it's true. There aren't as many foreigners here. It's quite, it's kind of nice actually. So Davao has all the things the other cities have. Personally, here's another condo. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of Davao because it is spread out. It's a pretty spread out city. I believe Davao is, if you're talking about land area, is the biggest city in the Philippines. It is a big area. It could take you well over an hour during those rush hour times to get from one end of the city to the other. So this building here is the Seda Hotel. I think I showed you guys this when I was doing a tour of Cebu Business Park. It's a Filipino-owned brand. I don't know if you call it upscale, but it's on the upper end for the Philippines. I've stayed here before. They got a nice breakfast buffet. I believe they have a pool. It's about 65 to 70 bucks a night or so. Not too terrible. And you're right across the street from the mall, so it's not too bad. So here's a little bit more of the mall. Behind the mall, they're building some more condos. I kind of feel uneasy in these condos. I'm on the 25th floor, and in the past 6 months or so, Davao has had a lot of earthquakes. There are some condos on the other side of the city that were destroyed a couple months ago by the earthquakes. Even my room that I'm renting now, you can see obvious cracks in the wall. So they'll try to tell you, it's just cosmetic. I don't know about that. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that there's no earthquake activity while I'm here. Now, the earthquake wasn't in the city itself. It was centered a few hours away, but still kind of scary. So now we're back out into the real world of the Philippines. Just like with any other city, you got your jeepneys. I'm not 100% about tricycles. I assume there are. I'm just not 100% sure where they are. Bake shop that's open all night. Excuse me, I'm still getting over being really sick the other day. I do sound a lot better than I did a few days ago. So one thing about Davao, which is really nice, they got these massage places, and all over they have these promotions. So in the morning, for an hour massage is 199 pesos or $4. But the catch is, it's only available early in the morning. You're not going to get that price in the evening. So if you're in need of a cheap massage for under $5, get your ass up early and head down to one of these places. In Davao, the price goes up the further into the day you go. So you need to get up early if you want a good deal. So even with a tip, you're still under $10 for an hour massage. Unless you're one of those people that don't like the tip, it's okay. Jollibee and their big billboards. I've been coming to Davao for several years now, and this hotel has been abandoned the whole time I was here, the Durian Hotel. It's been empty for a long time. I don't know what they're planning on doing with it, but that's part of old Davao. As you can see, new Davao is there. They're building. The bus terminal that's on the other side of the city. Here's one of the buses that's going into the Compostela Valley, which is several hours from here. Yeah, you guys of the Mormon LDS faith, as with any other country in the world, you got a church here. And they're always, I'll give the Mormons props, because their churches are always the nicest wherever you go. Anyways, this is part one of the video. Oh yeah, there's the Durian Hotel. So stay tuned for part two as we walk down the street in Davao City. So for Asia Unscripted, I'm Jason, and I'll see you in part two.